Hello, we are live now. Let's see. There doesn't seem to be anyone watching right now. Well, that's too bad. Oh well. It will be a short stream anyway. In case you wonder why it's in Japanese, it's because I'm currently trying to learn some Japanese, so I put it on Japanese. Not because I'm Japanese. This might be one of my least favorite rainbow roads of this game. The N64 Rainbow Road. My main problem is more that it's a bit short. Not short, it's very long. But I mean, it only has one layer. I think this goes with the desert that has a 2 letter. Because right now it just feels like only a couple of turns from mostly straight lines. I have it set to random 48 races, so I don't know which one will come next. And that's the way I like it. Mainly because I am too lazy to pick myself. I don't know if I would call this one a good track, but I kinda like it, especially in 260 when you have to do a lot of steering super sharply. 260 just feels really good. Once you get the turns right, it just works so fast. It's something 150cc players won't get. Never, because I'm so far ahead from them. See? There are some curious to talk to, but I guess not today. Maybe Marvel 8 is just not popular enough for a game. games though, usually there's at least one viewer. Now yeah, I said this is appropriate. Preventing people from finding my food or watch stream. I'll check this Thursday. Or maybe people are just put off by the thumbnail I chose. Let me check. Well, it's set to public, so I'm not sure why there are no people then. Oh well, I think that will end in half hour to an hour. Maybe shorter if no one shows up. Regardless, I missed the post. My shirt is a bit off. Right now I have the mushroom, but I don't think I will use it. Because if there's a blue shell, having it is much more useful in that case. Swing that thing now. As I said. To be fair, it was a bit more difficult with ink on me. Well, it says that I have one viewer. I'm not sure if it was just me just now or someone unknown. Like I said, they are not commenting. between 200cc and Chattin. It's a bit hard to chat if there's no one to chat to now. So just try to at least win. So I think I will just check out some random stuff, just talking some you know, just a few hours ago I was watching this weird anime, just the first episode of Dormitory Brothers, something like that. An anime about this boy that needs a place to stay, and he finds himself in a dormitory with the housewife as his new job, filled with, of course, sexy ladies. It is I've only seen the first episode. It's kinda terrible, but it's amusing at the same time. But it's also very perverted anime that they just show it the whole time. So if you want to watch quality, do not watch that. But if you're like me watching this because it's amusingly bad, then yeah. So this dormitory. Well, it's not. I've only seen the first episode though. I was considering continue watching, but I decided nah. I actually just want to play some Mario Kart. Maybe I'll watch the second episode tomorrow. There's so many things that I have to watch. So it actually doesn't make sense for me to play Mario Kart right now, because the more I play Mario Kart, the less I can watch movies and anime, you know. But I just really enjoy it. I was considering playing a World today, but I played some bits of World yesterday and I thought, damn, I'm starting to get bored of it. Oh god, it just feels so slow, not finished, so much. I wish it did, but it doesn't. It's just good, it's a good game, but I like this game way better. You know, I always hear people complain about the booster core spec, but while I agree that the graphics are much to be desired, I'm still happy we got it, because 8 now has so many courses to play. It's great. Ow. This is also one of those courses I've played a long time, Sydney Springbok. Let's explore Springbok. part of me actually kind of likes the city course because you just don't know where the turns lead. Every lap is unpredictable. Almost lost that one. Hold on. Just nothing. If I have a mushroom in this round, I will try the other one. But I don't think I will for long. Able to do that without mushrooms though. I'm not sure, maybe. No, let's have a try. I still have the whole lap left in there. Oh, it didn't. But I did. Doesn't through. Not what I intended, but if it works, it works. To go around the whole circle for me with some dedication. How many times has Moving Metals been used? It was originally a track, then it reappeared in 8, and now it reappeared in World again. But honestly, I don't really like the girls version. It just feels way too big somehow. The tombstones were as right in Worlds. Hi Axel, nice to see you, you're the first commenter. I figured I was playing some Mario Kart World today because I was watching some anime not too long ago, but I didn't feel like continue watching it. And I don't think you should watch it either, the anime that I was watching. It's not one I would recommend to anyone, but it's amusing in its own way. I'm doing some 200cc Mario Kart 8 Deluxe because I love doing super fast. Ah, I'm gonna show you something. Hold on. I own it on Blu-ray, free RAM, but I haven't watched it yet. I really should. Yes, I like to play, not play, watch Blu-rays on my PlayStation 4 because I never play games on my PlayStation 4, but I still have it purely to watch Blu-rays. Really convenient, you know. I like to watch anime on Blu-ray if possible, because online, if you watch anime online on websites, the quality always sucks. So I prefer to watch it on a Blu-ray, high quality, on my big screen, you know. But the problem is, I am always so busy, so I never get around to watch the anime. I bought that anime like a year ago, I think. Still haven't opened it. But yeah, I agree, we should definitely catch up on free RAM. Do you watch Blu-rays, Axel? Or DVDs? No? Well, understandable. Blu-rays are a bit expensive. You know, sometimes you have to choose price for quality, but if you don't want to pay, then it doesn't matter. Hella busy. With school or with work? Or both? Are you currently watching an anime in your free time? Also, yeah, sure. Oh, I really should have played some F-Zero GX, such a good game. But I really don't feel like connecting my GameCube to my recorder. It seems like well, not really connecting my GameCube to the recorder, just HDMI cable. But it's not even GameCube. I will probably just use my not much more convenient to use Wii for GameCube games, especially if you have RGB cable. I'm still waiting for the blue Lego brick to show up. He hasn't yet. My moderator, where is he? like your normal speed. But always screws with me. I have to go so slow. But if you go too slow, well, there is too much speed. And you cannot have to lose too much speed. And I'm not talking about the drugs. I didn't expect I got a 4. Touch luck usually doesn't happen to me. But today did. Maybe I should have got a lottery ticket. Maybe not. But I should have one. Slight problem though. Hold on a second, hold on a second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Back for some more Mario Kart. Let's see. Okay, there was I. Axel, are you still away? Well, it seems so. I want to say something. Right. Toilet. I went to the toilet. Take a quick piss. And what I want to say is, in Dutch we call it a toilet. Toilet. The more you know. I played this course this afternoon with a little boy. Yep. Oh, my feelings of that. I played with a little boy this afternoon this course. And to troll him, I decided to give him 200cc to see him struggle. And he did. Oh, something so mean, you know. So naturally he asked me if we could play a Mario Stadium instead. A much easier course. But what he didn't realize was he still had it on 200cc. I did things wrong. It's not more difficult to play game. I will try to get killed the whole time as well. No, not my perfect first place. I almost lost this. Tick-tock clock. I do wonder what it's called in Japanese, didn't I think I will stream for maybe an extra half hour. And then I'll call it a day. My plan is around 10:30. So just having half hour is more like 15 minutes. I almost thought I wouldn't make it because I hit the thing. Mute City. In this course I always spend first lap getting some coins instead of being first. And then with 260 you can do some nice jumping over here. But be careful, if that lightning, it will screw you over. Whoop. Wasn't there. That's some unfortunate sequence of events. See. This Moonview Highway. I'm pretty sure I've outrun the Lucio in this course so many times before, because there are so many of those boost panels, especially at the end of the course. It's always a joy when you go faster than a Lucio. It's been a while since I played this course because World, I'm playing so much World that I kind of lost most of my age, nothing on me. See how far I'm ahead of the CPU, but I can wait here for a while. And still win. Round 23 of the 48. This means we are almost at halfway point. In this course, oh, this cruise mode is so hard, but I'm way ahead of everyone. And this time around I love everyone. But I have so many times when I play this one and I'm like 6th place the whole race and I'm not 2nd. Because if you're not first, it's so chaotic in this course. Take some luck to be first. Oh, you missed nothing. I too actually went away for a bit for a quick piss break. So Axel, what anime are you watching right now? Nope, didn't pay attention for a second. Which anime was I planning to watch? That was a good question. I am currently watching Goddess Dormitory. I don't recommend it, but I will finish it. Because I don't want to keep an anime until too long. Even if it's not that good. Black Cloak, ooh, that's nice. I'm pretty sure my friend has watched this. I haven't. JJK. Where's JJK? Hey, actually, have you seen Steins Gate? Axel, have you seen the James poem I made the other day? You know, in the Selby stream, I made a bunch of crappy poems. Have you seen the James one? No, that's fine. I'm asking if you have seen the James poem. Now you know that the other day at a Selby stream I made a bunch of shit poems because it's funny. Well, I made one of James as well, and I need you to read it. I will show it after this race. Well, sure, I think I can just type. But why I got into poems? Well, I am a joker. I love joking around. And I thought, what if I tune my jokes into rhymes just for the heck of it? And those rhymes turned into poems as I went along. So it's not that I'm into poems, it's just that I love finding new ways to joke around and shit. You catch my drift? Okay, I'll type it out for you, the poem. Hang on. I have that right here. Okay. Ah, here it is. I'll type it out for you. You should have seen Sobi's reaction to it too. That's pretty funny. Okay, let's see. Well, tell me what you think of it. Oh, by the way, you know that I'm currently trying to learn Japanese? That's why the game is currently set in Japanese, as to why all the signs are hiragana, katakana, and kanji. Well, I see that you enjoyed the poem. Simple words, but so effective. Well, I did. I had to think of everything on the spot. But you know, in a stream that's like 5 hours long, I have enough time to just think of a random poem every half hour or so. But I was thinking about hamburgers. Let me explain how I created the poem. I was thinking about hamburgers. Because you know me, I always think about food. So I thought, what can I do with a hamburger? What kind of poem can I make with a hamburger? So I wrote down meat between two buns. And then I thought, wait, two buns? That's like ass. And you know what else? That's when I thought about the games and fanboys. And I thought, okay, that's it. That's the poem. That's going. The first part will just be about hamburgers. The second part will be what's the word? Subversion. Ah, damn it, I don't know the word for it. Of expectation. No, I don't think they will. I think, you know, the thing about the poem is you don't have to say James, you can also use the name of your friends if you want. But only if they are into fanboys or know about them. So you can put in John instead of James to mess with your friends. You know, something that's been on my mind all day long, or more like yesterday long. When I am in told me that he didn't see me as the type to make yo mama jokes. What do you mean? I'm like the type to do such a thing. Otherwise I wouldn't be watching Subby, you know? Like, if you are watching Subby, you are definitely the type to make your mama jokes. Yeah, I figure. Is it because of the way I'm dressed? Probably. I'm very dressed formally lately. And that's more because I really like the style of formality when it comes to wardrobe. Because in a world where everyone is dressed in streetwear, wearing something a bit more formal like a dress shirt or a sweater like the one I'm wearing right now will make you seem so formal, even when you are still the same person, still the same joker, the same idiot making yo mama jokes. Immediately present yourself as an anonymous aura. I'm not sure what you mean by that. You know, I mean, just look at my name, Super Doom King. I'm not called Gentleman Boy or something. My name is already something that will make you think, what is that guy about? What is he smoking with such a name? Not only is he Doom, but he's also a king and super. And also have the ducky as my profile picture. The ducky IFS PFP I drew myself. I love drawing and I love using my drawings as my PFPs. Everyone is agreeing I'm the type of person to wear suits. Well, I hope so, otherwise I wouldn't buy them. You know, speaking of suit, the suit I was wearing last time is not a suit, it was just the jacket. Because a suit is jacket and pants, but I don't have the pants that go with the jacket. Therefore it's not a suit. But Tuesday I am planning to go to the city for my actual suit, one specifically tailored for me. Maybe I'll show it in another stream. And I'm so curious, an actual suit that's tailored for my body, not one that I just bought online. Say Axel, have you ever played Mario Kart 8 Deluxe? Big parts. Yeah, sometimes it feels like it. But it's more that I am just really good at saving money. And I get my paycheck I will put approximately 500 of it immediately on my savings. The suit I bought with the money from my savings. So while it may seem I have the big bucks, really it's just savings. Beach buggy, I've never heard of that. I will look that up after stream. You know, ah, I really want to do stream games on stream, but my computer will lag too much. So I can only play Switch. Is my hair right? I think I will go to the barber next month. About which knowledge are we talking about? But yeah, my hair is also growing a bit long, as you can see. So I will go to the barber sooner or later. Get a nice shorter cut. Looking too much at the kid that my turns are going wrong. Kind of similar hair, don't you think? Not really. I feel that Sobia's a bit shorter hair than I have. And also a bit less curly. I don't know if you can see it well on stream, but my hair is super curly. But in terms of color, yeah, we both have blackish hair. So yeah, so do you know when Subby will stream next time? Because I'm really excited to join him again in another stream, making more crappy poems. Yeah, that's true. I love my hair a bit on the wild side. No, can you see it from the back? I cannot see it like this. Very long hair. We will stream today. Oh there. Then I will be seeing you on Subby stream. Hopefully, or not. You always leave very early, I think. Say, what time is it at yours anyway? Because you always leave earlier than I do, or James does. It's 12. AM is afternoon. So I'm not good with the American standard. Okay, PM is the morning and AM is afternoon, so it's by 12 AM you mean it's late at night? Don't worry about it, man. I won't be streaming for long either. I think I will stop in like half hour. It is night for you. Yeah, for me it's 10. as in 10 at night, 22 as we call it. So for me, it's not quite as late. I never know when Sobby streams. Whenever I see him, it's like a surprise. I wish he streams more often. But you know, he's busy. I should do my mustache more often too. Keep it nice and styled. This course is supposedly based on Amsterdam. That's more like a general Netherlands course with all the windmills and such. Even though I live in the Netherlands, I never go to Amsterdam because what is there to do there except looking at museums. If you want to go to a Dutch city, you should check out Utrecht instead. The other day, like a few months ago, I went to Utrecht for the Comic Con convention. It was pretty exciting because I went alone. And I've never taken a train by myself, especially not 3 hours long. I was so tired when I got there. Well, it seems Axel has left. That means I'm alone again. Oh, phone shut down. Low battery. No problem, Axel. It's better that you charge your phone then. Because we can always catch up another time. You know, I was actually planning to do a live stream last week, but I was so busy with learning Japanese that I didn't feel like it. And that's a problem. YR Entertainment. The what? Excited for this YR Entertainment, that is? I'm not sure. What is YR? Oh, this year's entertainment. I'm not the type of guy that looks at trends. No, I don't look at trends. For me, I usually watch stuff years after it's out. The only times I look at recent stuff is either if the new Batman movie comes out or the new Mario Galaxy movie that will come out in about 2 months. But otherwise, no, there's nothing that really speaks to me in terms of entertainment. Last year there was one thing that spoke to me, and that was a Dragon Quest remake. I really want to play a Dragon Quest 3. I have hit angst status. That's just how I always have rolled, ever since high school, man. Because personally I prefer binge watching. You were talking about Doctor Doom. Yeah, it has my name in it. But I mean, I'm more the type of binge watching, as in, I will wait for a series or movie to be out so I can watch multiple all day long in one sitting. That's why I don't usually follow trends. Because I really don't like when I start an anime and then I have to stop watching and watch wait another week for another episode and then wait another week. That frustrates me. Yeah. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about Doctor Doom and Super Doom King? Technically speaking, Super Doom King is named after Doctor Doom. Long story, but bear with me. No, back when I wanted to play a Minecraft in like 2011 or something, I wanted to have a Minecraft account. But by that point, Minecraft was so famous already, so every simple name, 1, 2 word names were already taken. And it annoyed me because it was either I have a name with numbers at the end, which I didn't want to have, or I needed to make the most ridiculous name possible. So I thought, let's do take 3 random words that have nothing to do with one another, with a near 100% chance that no one has taken it. And it just so happened that like a few weeks, months prior, I watched the Spider-Man cartoon and Doctor Doom was a character in that. So for some reason I had Doctor Doom in my head at that moment. So it was like, okay, let's go with Doom. And let's make it more crazy, like a Doom King, not just Doom, the King of Dooms. But you know, it has to be super crazy, 3 words. So that's when I added super in front of it. Yeah, it's a very, very stupidly long name, Super Doom King. But it was either that or something stupid like Dark Boy 12357. Yep. Say Axel, why are you called Exoblaze anyway? Do you have a reason? Because I'm curious as to why people choose some names. Oh, you know what? Something else that's funny about the name Super Doom King. I once looked it up online, Super Doom King. If you go to Google Images and type in Super Doom King, you will find Yu-Gi-Oh cards of some Yu-Gi-Oh character called Super Doom King Armageddon. So I like to imagine that people who don't know me think that I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh fanboy, even though I've never played Yu-Gi-Oh. Inazuma left. Ooh, the other day I learned that Inazuma means thunder, so the anime is called Thunder 11. Axel is a character in Inazuma 11. I've never seen the show myself or played the game, but my friend really loves it, and I think he wants to buy the new Inazuma. At least there was one announced at some point. Oh yeah, another thing about Super Doom King. I actually own the. I just had to own that card, that Yu-Gi-Oh card. I can show it to you. Because even though it has nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh my name, when I see a card that's named with the same name as I, then I just have to. Yeah, I can imagine Inazuma is a very obscure anime. No. Okay, right here I have like an entire book filled with cards. And I will show you the card I was talking about. This one right here. Can you see it? Can you read the name? I don't know if you can read it on camera. But it says Super Doom King Dark Armageddon. Yu-Gi-Oh card that has the same name as I do. And I also own this one. This is called Super Doom King Purple Armageddon. Even though I'm not a Yu-Gi-Oh guy myself, I do respect it to a certain extent. I also have this one for fun, because this card is just too legendary to not have. Pot of Greed. I'm sort of a card collector. I'm not actively, but I have a lot of cards in my card book. I also have hold on. The other day I ate some Japanese candy and it gave me this card, anime waifu card, because why not? Oh, I also have a card that you may enjoy. Dragon Ball card. I have a lot of cards, I'm not going through all of them. But maybe I can find one that's really cool. I have a lot of Pokemon cards, a lot of them are duplicates, which sucks. Oh yeah. This God of War. Nice, very shiny Pokemon card. I like it. And my favorite Pokemon. This is a Mimikyu, my personal favorite Pokemon. I just really like the idea of this creature trying to pretend to be Pikachu, but being so bad at it. So funny to me. So naturally, I just had to have that one. I don't know if they are worth a lot. They're probably worth 20 bucks at most. I'm not going to spend hundreds just for a singular card made. I'm not a Pokemon card collector. I'm not even a big Pokemon fan, to be honest. I've only played Fire Red for a little bit and watched the anime back in the days. Why does Pokemon go for millions? Nostalgia. That's it. People from back in the 90s grew up with those cards and they are now in their life 30s, 40s and like, oh, I really need the full collection of the series I loved as a kid. And of course, some people see it as an opportunity to rip people off. And that's how cards go from nothing to a couple million. But yeah, I think it's stupid too. I understand that you may want to pay a bit more for a card that you really want, but I would never spend more than 50 bucks for one card. I don't think I would even spend 50 just for a card. At most 20. Yeah, I agree. You can watch the anime. I kind of want to watch the anime too. Like, I watched the anime then during the what is it called, Dawn? No, with the character Dawn. There's was it Black and White? Diamond and Pearl, I think, right? Yeah, that was during the Diamond and Pearl era when I watched the anime. Maybe I'll watch that sometime. Just for the nostalgia hit. You know what I don't get? Scalpers. Constantly. People didn't like watching anime. That's very sad. Yeah, yeah, it's really weird. You know, anime. Back in the days, anime was seen as just children's stuff. So if you as a teen liked anime, you were either seen as a big nerd and cast out. You know? But I think that has changed since the 2010s because anime started to really get popular during the 2010s, and now in the 2020s everyone watches anime, everyone knows about anime. Why does my camera look so cool? Is it because of the cards I'm playing? Yeah, the COVID could have been a reason for it, but I think anime would have become popular regardless of COVID. Because anime was already getting more and more popular during the 2010s, as I said. And a lot of quality anime kept coming out in the early 2010s. You had this stuff like Steins Gate, and as time continued, you got more hyper stuff that people just really generally enjoyed. Recently, of course, Free Ran and Chainsaw. Even if you have never seen an anime, there is something out there you will watch and you will immediately love. Just look at James. James hated anime, the idea of anime, then he watched Chainsaw, and now he is the biggest weeb in chat. Because back in the days, if you wanted to convert a person to anime, you either had to say, oh, you should give One Piece a try. It only has 5 billion episodes, you'll be through it in no time. Not gonna happen. But nowadays you can point to like every anime in every genre possible. There is something for you pretty much. Hey Axel, do you want to know the anime that got me into anime? It's one that I don't know if I really want to rewatch. I'm gonna show it to you for a second. Okay, have you heard of Yamada's First Time? It's an anime about a virgin girl that really wants to have sex with 100 boys. That's the plot. It's more of a comedic anime. But it's about this girl that wants to have sex with 100 boys, right? But she is a virgin and she doesn't know what she's doing. So she needs a first time experience. And what better is than finding a loser virgin boy. And so she finds this loser virgin boy and tries to get him to have sex with her. Yamada's First Time, I'll write it down for you. That was the anime that got me into anime when I was a young teenage boy that wanted to see something a bit more mature-ish. But looking back at it, that anime is so cringe. But I kind of want to rewatch it because it's the fun kind of garbage. Tell me what you think about this. Then you get a true super dunking experience. There's also the anime that told me the word cherry boy. Before that, I had no idea what cherry boy meant, and now it's stuck in my head as one thing that will never leave. Mm, but I wouldn't put it in my top list at all. Quick top list of my favorite anime: Death Note, Steins Gate, Jurara, Daily Lives of High School Boys. That's true, a lot of people's fantasies. That reminds me of this one very strange anime of that was about a girl that got the job to voice into pornography. It was not a pornographic anime, by the way. It was an anime about someone that voiced pornography. And it just makes you think, how does an anime with such a hyper-specific topic even exist? But it does. Super hyper-specific animes just exist. Hmm. And at some point, you will be long enough in the anime community to know to not question anything. Anything goes in the anime world, and you'll just have to roll with it. Ah, my water's empty. How many courses are there left anyway? The about the virus. There's no virus. No, I've not heard about viruses. This 42. That means there are 7 races left to go. Okay. Now, about what virus are you talking about? Nipah virus. There might be another lockdown potentially. No, I've not heard of it. Um, I don't even know what to do in another lockdown. Because frankly, I always sit at home anyway. There's not much of a lockdown for me, more like yet another day in the life of drinking. But you know, something I was thinking about lately, speaking of viruses, we should really wear medical masks more often. You know, the coronavirus, in Japan that really barely exists, the coronavirus. Why? Because everyone in Japan wears medical masks all the time. Even when you have common cold, just wear a mask. And because everyone was already used to wearing masks in Japan, Japan really didn't have much trouble with the coronavirus itself. Unlike here in the West, where people refuse to put a thin piece of cloth right in front of their face because breathing or something, some stupid reason they come up with. And I just think corona wouldn't be a problem if people just wore a mask for 2 weeks and it would be gone in no time, right? But you know, some people are very I don't even know, I want to call them stupid, but I don't think that's the right word for it. Ignorant is a better word for it. Because sometimes you can tell someone all you want, you can give them all the proof to say, hey, it works like this. But they're like, nah. It's ruined their fashion. My man, if it wasn't such a problem here in the West for me to just walk around wearing a mask, I would have brought with me a medical mask every single day. Because those things are just so useful. Not only do they keep you safe from bacteria in the air, but they are also masks, so they keep your mouth a bit warmer, especially during this winter time. Also, I'm losing. Damn. Because while I like scarves are neat, but I find them always not good enough to keep my mouth area warm. Masks are better. But I cannot wear them because people will think I'm weird for wearing a mask. Ah! Am I really going to lose? We were talking about Corona and I become 10th place. Curses. Curses. Or actually I should say bollocks. You know what? If I could, I would make wearing mask a fashion trend. I am already trying so hard to be fashionable. So if I can make wearing masks seem trendy, I would, just for the better of humanity. Because maybe the way to convince people to wear a mask is to not link it to corona or any illnesses, but rather to say, hey, wearing masks is a cool thing, it's so hip to do. You are missing out if you're not wearing a mask. Maybe that's the way to do it. The last two races didn't really go too well. That's a shame. Yeah, what else is a shame? I was really hoping for the blue Lego brick to show up, but he didn't. Ah, my boy Blue. Why isn't he here? I really can't wait for you to watch it. Yamada's first time. You either think that I'm crazy for liking the anime, or you will understand. No. Hang on, I need to log in, otherwise I will lose. In group chat. Ooh. What kind of group? Crazy about that anyway. How about you, Axel? Or just in general? Oh. Are you going to join in the flame? In the roasting? Or are you just a silent observer? Entire paragraph just to defend himself. Oh, that's sad. Oh, thank you. My stream is always nice and relaxing, I hope. If you have to write down an entire paragraph to defend yourself, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Because you have already lost at that point. Nobody reads paragraphs of text. true. Sully does scream quite a lot when he's frustrated. I don't really, mainly because I'm not much of a loud person. In real life, you'll find I'm not the most silent person in the room. I once had this time back in school. I was known as the silent guy, so one of the guys was like, "Hey, there's Doom King! I don't hear him!" And then he looks around the room and cannot see me, and I said, "Wait, wait, where the hell is Doom King? I don't see him." I was just sitting behind him, not saying a word. Because I'm just so good at not saying anything that you even didn't notice that I literally wasn't there when the joke was that he thought that I'm so sorry that I don't get my words right. The joke was that I'm so silent it's like I'm not there, and then he wants to point at me but he cannot find me because I'm so silent that seems that I'm not there. Um, oh yeah, of course, I've crashed out so many times. But I'm much better at controlling myself because I don't think crashing out is a good way to handle your emotions. While it's really fun to look at in a stream, seeing someone just scream, screaming screaming is not fun to do. It's not good for your mental state. You need a better way to handle your emotions than screaming a lot. If it helps, then yes, screaming can be useful. But if that's the only way you handle your emotions, your frustrations, then you need to probably find a psychologist or a therapist. Parenting, I don't know. I have no interest in getting children. In my opinion, children are very annoying to deal with. And the problem with me is, since I'm such a chill guy, I really suck at being angry at someone. If I need to be angry at a kid, I don't think I can do that. So, if I cannot be angry at my kid, that means my wife has to be the one that is angry at the kids. Otherwise, I wouldn't be very useful in terms of parenting. I'm the chill guy. I'm the guy that's gonna say to you, "Hey, it's okay. You can cry in my arms if you need to." But if my kid starts screaming in the store, I don't know what to do. I don't want to be the guy that's screaming in the store either. I agree. Anger is, in my opinion, the last solution. If a more civilized way to deal problems isn't the way, then you can go for being angry. But I prefer to not be angry if possible. Yep. If very necessary, I may be able to just scream at someone, be very angry at them, but it's not. I just realized I finished the game. Damn, I wasn't paying any attention. That was the last race. It's almost 11 where I'm at, so I will call it a day. Hang on, hang on. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Oh, my words! I cannot get my words out. I'm calling. I'm calling it a day. Thanks for watching. Bye, Axel. See you at Selby Stream.